Hello everyone, welcome to another Last of Us Part 2 video. Today I kind of want to talk about something that I talked about a few months ago when the Last of Us Part 2 September release trailer came out. Or, not really, but that's the kind of the title that we have for that trailer, is the release date trailer when it was going to be released in February 21st. What I want to talk about is something that I talked about concerning Joel's death in the game. Theoretically. What that means is theory. By theory. It is only by theory. It's only a prediction. It's not truth. It's just, it's a theory that I worked on. And it made sense, it made a lot of sense, But the kind of thing that kind of makes me question this is a video that I saw by a YouTuber. Dude, I don't know if I'm gonna butcher your name. I really hope I don't. His name is Tajay, I think his name is. He's a very, very ambitious guy. Very young. I mean, he's not. I think he's just like my age. He's like 19, 20, something like that. He's very ambitious with his Last of Us content, man. He really is. And I have benefited from it greatly, and so I'll put the link in the description. I'll put the video in the description down below if you want to go check out the video that I'm talking about. This video made me think otherwise with Joel's death, because I do believe Joel might get hurt or may presumably die in this game, but I don't think it's going to be the thing that triggers Ellie's sense of injustice, so the point where she'd go out on a rampage. It'd make a good story for sure. You can definitely see wanting justice for someone that kills someone you don't love this much. But this could mean something completely differently. But in the video with Tajay, when he made that video, he did an analysis on something that we all missed. And now, like I said, this is all theory. It's not truth. It's not a fact. But in the trailer where they were at the camp, or Tommy City, or whatever you want to call it, man, whatever you want to call it, but where like Joel and Ellie went to after the first game, apparently the same guys that attacked Ellie near the end of, like, right in the middle of the trailer, who attacked her and presumably shot somebody, well, those are the same guys that were in that camp, So the theories that we both came up with were two, or he came up with were two. The first one was, these are fireflies, and they pretty much got into the they pretty much got into the compound, into the camp, and tried to find Ellie and Joel. Because I told you this in the video I did. The video I did, I told you that the Fireflies have every right to want to kill Joel. Every right. He stripped them of their hope and all their hard work. They took it away. So that's my number one theory. But like I said, it's just a theory. It's not a fact. It's a really solid one, and it's a very good story like that. But once again, I just don't think they would just get rid of Joel like that. It just seems very just, I wouldn't say mean, but you just destroy the character that way. And it just makes Ellie's character more interesting. It's all about Ellie. It's all about Ellie. And I don't like that. And I don't think that's what Naughty Dog's trying to do with this game. I think they're trying, because I do believe that without Joel, this game is not The Last of Us anymore. If it's just Ellie or if it's just Joel, it can't be The Last of Us without both of them. You get rid of both of them. You get rid of one of them. Sorry, not both of them. If you get rid of one of them, it's not Last of Us to me anymore. It's not The Last of Us anymore to me. Because you're missing the two characters that make this story good. They are like the pillars of this entire game. And there's obviously the infected, there's certain factions, all this stuff. But Joel and Ellie are just like they are the combs, they are the pillars. They are the support that keeps The Last of Us steady. Without them, the entire story would implode. It would collapse. So yeah, I just don't think that they would do that. But man, what do I know? This is a completely different game they've ever worked on. It's their most mature game to date. So yeah, the only thing that I can really say right now is that I do not think Joel is gonna die, or he doesn't die in that room. Let me just say that he's not gonna die in that room. I don't think he is. He could presumably die in there, sure. You know, he could die trying to save her, or maybe it could be like one of those things where like the person she loves dies protecting her at the end. That could be a great ending as well. You know, it'd be just like the first game. The first game didn't end in a good way, but it did end in a good way, and that could happen in the same way in the second game. So yeah, that's my first theory, but there's the second theory in that video, which was saying that the people in the camp doesn't like Dina because of her sexual identity. In the trailer we got in E3 in 2018, Ellie told Dina while they were dancing that everyone's looking at you. Okay, because she used to date this guy named Jesse, and now they're not dating, and now she's kind of flirting with Ellie now at this party that they're having, I guess. You know, like a festival type of thing. It looks kind of like it. So yeah, I think that's what they're going for. You know, I think that's another good theory, that these guys beat up Dina and everything. And I think that gunshot that you may have heard, I think that may have been edited in the game. Or not in the game, but edited in the trailer to make you believe that it was someone who was getting shot. So maybe maybe someone is getting shot. Maybe they're just getting beat up by some people that don't like her sexual identity. You know, maybe that's it. There's so many possibilities in here, and even Taja, when he was making the video, he says over and over, like I think once or twice in the video, that he's onto something, man. He really believes that we're onto something with this theory, you know. And there have been many theories coming out of the blue about this game, but he feels like this one is a very close one, and I'm right along with him. I think he is close. I think we are close into something like this. So yeah. Anyways, guys, I just wanted to make this video because I think it's a very interesting theory to come up with The Last of Us Part 2, that this could be connected in here. Do you think Joel dies? Do you think it was Joel that died? Or do you think they're getting beat up? Do you even think there's a gunshot that someone gets killed in that room where they're holding down Ellie? Did someone actually get shot? Or they just added that gunshot in there? You know, because that's possible. They do that in many movie trailers and even sometimes games. So, you know, and why wouldn't they do this? Because it's not the first time that Naughty Dog's kind of tricked us into thinking something else. So anyways, guys, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, please leave a like. If you love the content up here, please consider subscribing. And if you have thoughts about what I'm talking about here, tell me your stand. What do you believe on this? Do you think that Joel is going to die in that room? Do you think that she was being attacked? Dina and Ellie were in there being attacked because of their sexual identity. You know, what do you believe? What do you think is what happened in that room? Tell me what you think. So yeah. Anyways, guys, I hope to see you guys in the next video.